From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Okay, guys. So first things first today, we're going to move the dog. Dog's got to be moved. I'm going to lose my sanity if we don't move this dog. Everybody said, oh, get a Catalua leopard dog. They're wonderful. Let me tell you something. Wonderful, in my opinion and in my definition of wonderful. When I think of wonderful, I think of great. I think of awesome. I think of outstanding. I think of so many words when I hear wonderful, right? I like to hear the word wonderful when it comes to a dog. They said that a Catalua leopard dog was wonderful, awesome, outstanding, great, magnificent, courageous, bold, blah, 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 blah. Good breed. It's coming to be my opinion, they lied. This dog is stubborn. It is mischievous. It is a 2-year-old wrapped in a dog's brain, and all it wants to do is obsessively chew on things that it should not chew on. My trailer, my honeysuckle bush, and whatever else she can fit in that cute little petite mouth that I wish I could shove something down her throat, because she won't quit chewing. So the only alternative is to move her where she can't chew. I have tried everything under the sun to keep her right here on the runner in the yard and make it to where she can't chew. But she continuously finds ways to get where she ain't supposed to be and chews. I've had lots of pit bulls. Never had a problem like this. Never had one act like this. They don't like correction. They do not like being told no. They don't like being scolded. And yet you're supposed to turn this dog into a hunting dog. For boar, no less. Either I got a broke one, or these dogs ain't worth a hoot. Okay? Because if you scold her, she turns on the button and won't listen. Try to walk her on a leash back to the house, and she fights and carries on. Acts like you're beating her. All because you scolded her. Yeah. How dare you? So you stupid dog, you shouldn't chew on that, and yell at her, right? Don't buy a Catalua leopard dog. I'm just saying, don't buy one. Do not, under any circumstance, buy one of these mutts. Okay, that's what they are. They're really mutts. They're not purebred anything, okay? They're mutts. And I know you're going to see a bunch of videos on YouTube saying, they're wonderful dogs, they're this, they're that, you got to keep them this, you got to keep them. Let me tell you something. This dog can be out here in this yard, burning up the calories, keeping her focused, and she will focus her attention on everything else but what you give her. Try to shed dog trainer, she'll do it. She'll hunt them up. But she's just not wired. She's just not wired right. Don't buy one. I'm telling you, do not get one of these dogs. Don't get one. Unless you got a 8-foot tall chain link fence and you're going to keep it outside. Potty training, that's been a disaster. This hussy, I ain't never had a dog not potty trained within 6 months. Not that one. I'm telling you, don't get one. If you're thinking about it, don't get one. I'm going to give you all the reasons that I can think of why not to get one, okay? All we do is work with her, constantly work with her, okay? And she constantly does stuff that she shouldn't. Like I said, and I'm not the only one. I've got a buddy who had one, and he said, and whenever I told him what I got, back in the winter, he said, "Oh, good luck, man." Me and the wife had one of them. It was the worst year and a half of our life. So we finally had to get rid of her. Yeah, that's what they said. Said the only thing that them dogs are good for is to put them in a field and just let them run themselves to death. Just let them run themselves and run themselves and run themselves and run themselves and run themselves. That's the only thing they're good for. You can't keep them inside. They're bad. So my little tidbit on this, the title, it's going to say Catalua leopard. Should I or should I not? And you're going to say no, okay, to that dog, because that dog is a mess. Those dogs are a mess, okay? They are very intelligent. They are very sweet. But they're a mess. They're so much. But they're just a mess. They're not what you're. Trust me. If you're looking for a dog that has a serious side to it, without all the bad things, you just can't. Trust me, they're not worth it. They're not worth it. But we're gonna put up this. I'm gonna put up this poll. We're gonna do a new thing here. So what we're gonna do? See, that is what she done. She shouldn't even been over here, and somehow she worked it to where the runner thing hopped up over the knot in the string, and she could get over here. Because see, I had a knot stop tied in the rope that used for a runner, and anyhow, she finally got it to where she could come up over it, and then she got over here and chewed this up, and she done this within 5 minutes because she hadn't been out 5 minutes. Jaden took her out and let her over here, let her go, and then I come out about 5 minutes later and she had it all chewed up. All of it. So, yeah. Either she chewed it up or she may have broke it off. I'm not sure. She might have got over here after the cat and broke it off, but either way, it's toast. It's toast. So, I'm not a happy camper about this. Not happy at all. Anyhow. Yep, that's what she done. So we gotta move her. Little baby ones are doing good. Growing up. 2 of the neighbor ones, the black one and the white and black one. They're pretty. And these are the mixed ones, man. The mixed ones are super pretty. Look how pretty them mixed chickens are.
I think I know what the name of the black
Awesome
one.
looking colors. All right, well, see what these guys up here are doing. Jaden, throw that tarp back over for me, Bubba. Got Oh yeah, just waiting for the water, aren't you? Just waiting to tear it all to heck, ain't you? Get out of here. Come up here and get it all funky and dirty and everything else. Can't stand that. Really is a pet peeve of mine with the ducks. I know they like water, but they get in it and they just make a disgusting mess. It really irks me bad. It irks me bad. Then, because look here, when you try to spray them, they don't want sprayed with water. They run from it. She's pretty chill about it. She stays right there and gets it. She's like, oh yeah, just what the doctor ordered. Oh yeah. Get my daily shower, yeah. But these ones right here, they all run.
She likes it.
Oh, I know. She loved it. Loves the water.
That one that's real beat up, kind of. I think she likes it.
She does.
I doesn't make sense that the boys don't like it.
That other female don't like it either.
You know what? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, we had to cull a gray chicken, so if you're wondering where one went to, we culled it. While we were out here working, it was eating the babies. It went up and got the baby and was eating it. The baby had just hatched out. Tore it all to pieces. Yeah, it was one of her chicks, but she didn't know that because she didn't sit on the nest. But anyhow, yeah, Jay, go turn this off, please. That's man in here. Let's go see what he wants. It's pumpkin growing time. All right, dynamite. So, let's see here. This is a 25-pound bag, 2020 water soluble. This is also 2020 water soluble, but it has micronutrients in it. So I got that one. This is for, and this has micros too, boron, copper, iron, you know, stuff. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. But this one, I liked it pretty well last year. That's what I used, so got that. Anyhow, this is mainly for the giant things that I grow. The pumpkins and tomatoes, sunflowers, and the watermelon and things like that. Won't be putting this, unless I have to, won't be putting this stuff on my tomatoes in the garden. So we'll give them some other stuff, which I need to buy and get here now as soon as possible. Anyways, this is what we got from the Upsky today. Got some other things hopefully coming that I'll be able to show you. So stay tuned for that. And I'll be feeding the plants tonight, this stuff here. So we'll show that in just a little bit. So we got these in today. Can you tell the problem? Coarse thread, fine thread. That's aggravating. 2.5 weeks or so, I think it was, to get these here. And they're fine thread. And these ended up being coarse threads. That's, oh, it's one of them days. So let's go over here. I'm gonna show you what I fixed up for the dog, and then I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna regroup this afternoon and come back out around 4 or so and do what I gotta do. So anyhow, let's show you this. All right, so here's what we done. We drilled a hole in the pole, set the pole down, cut the pole in half first. Set it in there about 1.5 feet, and because we hit rock, drilled a hole, pulled it tight, tied a real big knot in it, can't go through. Knot there, so she can't go too far that way. Knot down here, so she can't go any farther this way. And there she is, ready to go. Just got to bring the dog house over here, and she can have a nice little place to hang out and relax. So, and she can't get to nothing and tear the guts out of everything. I found a big old one of the big nails there. So, all right, so there it is, all done up. All right, so we got our peas are turning into pods here. So we can give him a shot of food later on. It makes me happy, happy, happy. It does. Just wish whatever was getting on him would leave him alone. But anyhow, we got peas. Here's a good one. That's a nice looking little pod there. Nice looking pod. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, guys, let me show y'all something. Y'all see those? Right there, and there, and over there. Those are roots. Okay, so we're gonna bury them some more. That's how much roots. Look here, see those? Those are the roots that these things are throwing. You see all in there? All those little white roots being thrown everywhere? That's my root system. This right here is the 1251 new. And you can tell that this plant here ain't no joke, baby. I mean, it ain't no joke. We getting ready to open up in the next couple days right here. I want you to look at that. These bad lads, boy, they stand straight up in the air. Whew. So we're gonna bury this vine right here. Man, I'm tickled plumb pink with my plants this year. They look great. They look so great. I'm so thankful. All right, so I'm gonna bury this. A little shovel right here. Come in here, dig it out there, just like so. Clear it out, just like this right here. Yeah, just like that. All right, now, lay down in there, cover it up at the nodes, just like so. That's how I do it. Cover it up, cover it up. There's a pumpkin right there. Okay. Pile it up there. And on this side, just like so. And we'll throw a little bit of dirt back here on these roots as well. And cover up anything that I might have missed the last time. Like it right there. And just come in here. Cover them up. Looking good, though. I'll tell you that right now. Looking real good. I try to only bury them at the nodes, because I don't want nothing getting there and rotting them, because I had a bad experience last year with rotting. Some of them rotted on me. But these are looking outstanding through there. So we're gonna bury them and everything. I'll show you when we get done with the whole patch what it looks like. Okay, guys. I got in this jug, it's humic and fulvic acids, root mass expander, and cow mag that we're gonna do a foliar feed on the pumpkins. I've already went through all this, but I have to go through it again because the camera decided it was gonna record the other way. For some reason, I can hold my phone sideways and it'll look like it's recording sideways, but if I'm not paying attention, I'll look and I'll be able to tell that the numbers, the count numbers of how many minutes it is, instead of it being at the top of me holding, where I'm holding it sideways, it'll be at the top of my phone, okay, which means it's recording as if I'm holding my phone correctly instead of sideways. So the reason why I was recording like this is because I'm holding it sideways. If I turn the phone the other way, it'll record real weird, and then when I post it, it looks funky. Well, sometimes, like I said, my phone, I'll flip it sideways, and for whatever reason, my phone won't recognize that I've done that, and it'll record like it's being held regular. So anyways, real quick again, 12:51, looking good. Real quick shot of everything again. I came in here. You can see all the secondaries are going to fill in all this back here really nicely. It's growing good. I'm really happy. Look down through the center of that plant. Is that not beautiful? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I've got the pumpkin up here at the tip right there, and it's going to come around and we're going to pollinate somewhere up in here, hopefully, and grow that pumpkin out there. All these secondaries will continue to come back, pitchforking them backwards and fill in all this space back in here. And all these on this side will keep pitchforking them back and fill in this whole side and back behind the plant as well. All right, keep trucking, keep trucking, keep trucking. Now, this is the 1209 Hodge. It's looking great. I mean, look how much plant there is. I mean, that plant stretches out there to over here. That's 15 foot right there or better, okay? And that's with the vines being held backwards, okay, because I pitchfork them back. So this side that we're on is pitchfork back that way, and that side up there is pitchfork this way, okay? Now the pumpkin is right there, okay? The main vine is right here, and the main vine just continues to run all the way back as far as I'll be able to get it to grow. That's how the 1209 Hodge will grow. I need to train that to fill in this area right in there and stuff. I gotta start training the pumpkin. It's I don't know, it's about 5 by 5 in there. Might have to move some leaves and things. So okay, this is the 1378 new plant. It's being pitchforked backwards as well, and as you can see, and then all of it will fill in right here, okay? And then the 2261 is being to the fence and then curved back underneath the boards, and it'll fill in right here behind the plant. So it's looking really good. Tickled with this plant as well. There is a pumpkin on it. We're just waiting to get it big enough to pollinate. The 2261 plant is huge. It and the 1251 new are going to be the biggest plants I have this year, because the other ones I'll end up having to terminate. That pumpkin is right there. It's a great looking 4-lober. Got its secondary running right there. Got the main running right here. That main has got all that to grow. Secondaries right here have all of this to grow, okay? All of this. That pumpkin's gonna sit right here and grow massive, massive, massive size. Hopefully. Got the bushel gourd all Christmas treed out there properly. I did find some females on it, so that's cool. Just waiting on them to get big, and we'll pollinate them. That plant is roughly 14 foot long right now, possibly 15. I have not measured it. All of these plants got 20-20-20 today, and all of them will be receiving their fulvic humic acid, as well as CalMag and root mass expander. Yeah, that pumpkin for the 1378 new, it's right here at the tip. It's gonna come out here and we're gonna pollinate it right here, and then it's got all this to grow, all this to fill in and grow. So I've got several good sized pumpkins I can grow right in here. Like I say, I got to pull this pumpkin right here, the 1209 Hodge. I got to start training it this way, okay? And yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna be a little tight, but unless I get a secondary, see, because I done turned the main that way. The main's that way, so I can't do nothing now. So unless I get a secondary out here that I think looks good, I will pollinate it, and we'll grow it out here. We'll grow one of the pumpkins out here possibly, if it gets a good one. Now there's one right here on this secondary here that looks great, but it's on a secondary that's like 3 or 4 up. Yeah, so it's, I don't know. Anyhow, we got to get off here because it done got dark. So we'll have more on it tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow right here in the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.